Hi, my name is Linda. This is video 3 of my easy series of traditional Hatha yoga. As always, with any exercise program, release any posture should it feel uncomfortable. Let's begin. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your hips from side to side, so sit up with a straight spine. And just start focusing your attention inward, noticing how the body feels today. Stretching your toes forward, bringing them back, and giving the muscles in the legs a gentle massage. Press the back of your knees into the mat to get a gentle stretch behind the legs. And then whenever you're ready, pull your feet into a comfortable cross-leg position, rocking your hips from side to side. Sit up straight and tall. Scan for any discomfort. Adjust yourself however you need to. And then bring your arms up, interlace your fingers, turn the palms upward. Inhale, stretch up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, gentle stretch to one side. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, gentle stretch, opposite side. And inhale back up to center. Release your hands, bringing your arms down. Bring your shoulders back and down. Press the crown of your head upward and sit with a straight spine. Scan for any discomfort. Adjust yourself however you need to. And then begin bringing your focus into your breath. And begin to deepen your breath. And we'll move into Yoga breathing, our 3-part breath. Inhaling deeply as you first expand the lower belly, and then expanding the rib cage, and then last expanding the upper chest and lungs. And as you exhale, release the air in the opposite order. First the chest, then the rib cage, and then last squeezing the abdominals empty. Continue in your own rhythm, focusing on those 3 areas. One more complete breath. And then begin to quiet the breath. Move back into your natural breathing pattern. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, drop your chin down to your chest. Feel the back of the neck stretch. Inhaling, the chin comes towards the right shoulder, continues upward. Exhaling as it comes down towards the left. Continue these neck circles in your own rhythm, coordinating movement with breath. Smooth, comfortable movements without force or strain. If any position feels uncomfortable, merely bypass that position. And one more full circle in this direction. When your chin reaches your chest, let it pause there for a moment, and then with your next inhale, reverse directions of the circles. This time exhaling as you come up towards the left, inhaling as you come down towards the right, creating circles as wide as is comfortable. And one more full circle. When your chin once again reaches your chest, let it pause there for a moment, and then bring your head to a neutral position and relax your neck completely. Notice how this area feels. You feel sensations of warmth and energy. Use those sensations to further release and relax the muscles in the neck. And bring your fingertips onto your shoulders. Bring the right elbow forward, up and back, and then the left elbow forward, up and back. You're creating wide circles with your elbows, focusing your attention right on your shoulders. How does the shoulder joint feel this evening? And then pause in the center, and then reverse directions of your circles. Again, creating circles as wide as is comfortable. Tension's focused right on the shoulder joints, noticing how this area feels this evening today. And then pause at center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring the elbows together in front of the chest. Inhale, bring them as far back as you can. Exhale, bring them forward. Inhale, bring them back. Continue in your own rhythm. And one more in each direction. And come back to center. Bring your hands down, let them rest on hands palms up on your thighs, and relax your shoulders completely. Once again, noticing how this area feels. Stretching your legs out in front of you, rocking your hips from side to side to sit up with a straight spine. Your feet are 1 to 2 feet apart. Deep inhale. Exhaling, bring the torso forward, and then begin creating wide circles, keeping the spine as straight as you possibly can and coordinating movement with breath. Inhaling as you lean back, exhaling as you come forward. Again, creating circles as wide as is comfortable. You should feel your lower back stretch as you lean forward. You should feel your abdominals engage as you lean back. And you should feel a nice stretch of the sides of the waist as you lean from side to side. The next time the torso is in the forward position, let it pause for a moment. Then with your next inhale, reverse directions of the circles. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. And begin allowing these circles to become narrower and narrower until eventually the torso is back in an upright position. Once it is, take hold of the back of the knees and bring the legs together. Relax for a moment. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your torso. Relax and breathe. Feet are together, pressing out through the heels of your feet, rocking your hips so you can sit up straight and tall. Interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale and come forward, gentle forward fold. Keep your arms in line with your ears, and when you can go no further with a straight spine, allow your arms to relax down, hands holding on any place that's comfortable, legs, ankles, or feet. Hold and breathe. Keep pressing out through the heels of the feet. Keep pressing the back of the knees into the mat. And release back to center, bringing the torso back up. Bend the right knee outward. Place the sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Take hold of the left leg, bring it back an inch or so that your hips are squared forward, and press out through your left heel. Lengthen the spine, interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, come forward. Again, keep your arms in line with your ears. Your spine is straight. When you can go no further, allow your arms to drop down, hands holding on any place that's comfortable. Hold and breathe. And release. Straighten the right leg. And we'll do the opposite side, bending the left knee outward, sole of the foot to the inside of the right thigh. Take the right leg, bring it back an inch or so your hips are squared forward, not leaning to the side. Press out through your right heel. Interlock your thumbs. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. You should feel the abdominals engage. Exhale and come forward. Nice straight spine. Arms in line with the ears. When you can go no further, drop the arms down. Hands hold on any place that's comfortable. Keep pressing out through the heel of the right foot and pressing the back of the knee into the mat. That'll give you the nice stretch in the back of that right leg. Hold and breathe. And release. Bring the torso back up to center and straighten the left leg. So we'll bring our legs in once again into a comfortable cross-leg position. We're preparing for a seated cat-cow. Hands are on your knees. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, suck the belly in, press the pelvis forward, bring your shoulders forward, bring your chin down to your chest, and you're arching your spine behind you as far as you can. Inhaling, start with pressing the lower belly first, bringing the chest forward next, pulling the shoulders back, and bringing the chin up. Exhale, arch the spine back behind you. Chin down to the chest. Inhaling, press the spine forward, pull the shoulders back, chest forward, chin up. Continue cat-cow in your own rhythm. Coordinating movement with breath. Exhaling strongly as the spine arches back in cat. And inhaling as the spine pushes forward in cow or dog. It's either called cat-dog or cat-cow. One more cat and one more cow. And come back to a neutral position. We'll lie on our side, bending the elbow, resting your head in your hands. Heels are in line with the hip is in line with the shoulder. Your body's in one straight line. You can press out through your heels. That'll give you better balance on the mat, so you're not leaning backwards or forwards. Preparing for a single leg side boat. Fingertips of the upper hand resting gently on the mat in front of the belly, just for some more balance. Inhale. Exhale, raise the upper leg as high as it will go. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Continue on your own rhythm. Next time you exhale and lift, hold and breathe. And release back down. Relax for a moment before we come into full side boat, where we'll be lifting both legs as high as we can. If that feels uncomfortable for you at this time, just continue with one leg. Deep inhale. Exhaling, lift both legs as high as you can. Hold and breathe. Don't allow the legs to sway forward or back. And stay balanced right on the hip, not leaning back on the buttocks. You'll feel this strongly in the upper hip flexor and also in the abdominal muscles. Hold and breathe. And release back down. You can bend your knees, straighten your elbow, rest your head on your upper arm for a moment. Relax for just a moment before we do the opposite side. And we'll move to the opposite side. Get yourself in position where your body's in one straight line, heels in line with the hip, hip in line with the shoulder, and if you can, it's also in line with that elbow that you on bent arm. Get yourself into position, heels in line with the hip, hip in line with the shoulder, and if you can, it's also in line with the bent elbow. Fingertips of the upper hand resting on the mat gently right in front of the belly. Inhale. Exhale, lift the upper leg as high as you can. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring it down. Continue in your own rhythm. Next time you exhale and lift, hold and breathe. And release back down. Relax for a moment. You could bend your knees briefly if you'd like to, before we come up into a full side boat. Straighten the legs, align the body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, raise both legs as high as you can. Heels are still in line with the hips. You're still balancing right on the hip, not leaning back on the buttocks or forward. Hold and breathe. And release down. Bend your knees, straighten your arm, rest your head on your upper arm. Relax and breathe. And we'll roll over on our backs. Adjust the hips and shoulders. Get grounded and comfortable on the mat. Bend your left knee, place the sole of the foot onto the mat. Raise your right leg straight up and interlace your fingers anywhere behind that leg that's comfortable. You can also use a strap if that's more comfortable for you. Work on straightening that right knee. Then inhale. Exhale, pull that right leg towards you. Inhale, release back to center. Exhale and pull. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Continue in your own rhythm. Next time you exhale and pull, hold and breathe. And release. And straighten that right leg and bring it down. Shake it out if you need to. And then we'll bend the right knee, bring the sole of the foot onto the mat, adjust your hips and shoulders. And we'll bring the left leg straight up, interlacing our fingers anywhere behind that leg that's comfortable. Work on straightening the knee in this position, getting the back of that left leg to stretch. Then inhale. Exhaling, pull that leg towards you. Inhale, release. Exhale and pull. Continue in your own rhythm. The next time you exhale and pull, hold and breathe. And release. Release your hands, bring that left leg down, and shake it out if you need to. And then bend your left knee, bring the sole of the foot onto the mat. Raise your right foot and bring your right ankle across your left knee, preparing for thread the needle or reverse pigeon. Raise your left foot just enough so that you could slide your hands through, interlacing your fingers behind that left thigh. This is uncomfortable for you. You can use a strap as well. Relax here for a moment. You're going to feel a really strong stretch in this outer right thigh. Let it release on its own, just holding this posture for a minute. And take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull that left thigh towards you. You're going to feel the stretch really increase on that outer right thigh. Inhale back to center. Exhale and pull. Inhale back to center. Exhale and pull. Continue in your own rhythm. Now the next time you exhale and pull, hold and breathe. And release. Release your hands, bring your left foot down, straighten your right leg. Slowly bring it down to the mat. And tap it out if you need to. And then bend your knee again, bringing the sole of the foot onto the mat, repositioning hips and shoulders. And this time bringing that left ankle across the right knee. Lift your right foot enough so that you can slide your hands through, interlacing your fingers behind the thigh. Or again, feel free to use a strap if that's more comfortable. Hold here for a moment, let that outer left thigh stretch. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull that right thigh towards you. Inhale, release. Exhale and pull. Continue in your own rhythm. Next time you exhale and pull, hold and breathe. And release. Release your hands, straighten your left leg, and slowly bring it down. Straighten your right leg, and slowly bring it down. Relax your legs completely. Relax and breathe. Let your arms rest by your side, hands palms up. Let your feet splay outwards. Relax and breathe. Now bring the feet together. Bring the palms of your hands down and your forearms and elbows down. And then bring the torso up and then lean back comfortably on your elbows and your forearms. Press the lower spine forward, press your chest forward. Bend your left knee, just enough to place the sole of the foot onto the mat. And then bring your right leg up until your knees are in line with each other. Hold and breathe. If this is very easy for you, you may want to straighten the left leg as well. But if you do have a bent knee, keep your knees in line with each other and use your abdominal muscles to hold that right leg up. And bring the right leg down. Straighten your left leg, reposition yourself, and we'll do the opposite side. This time bending the right knee, just enough so that the sole of the foot is onto the mat. Bring the left leg up until the knees are in line with each other, and then hold and breathe. Use the abdominal muscles to hold the left leg up. Again, if this is very easy for you, you may want to straighten the right leg as well. And feel free to go back and forth. And bring that left leg down. Straighten your right leg and bring yourself back up to a seated position. Moving over into table position. If you're on a hard surface, you may want to get a blanket to pad your knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, knees and feet or hips distance apart. We'll do a few cat-cows in this position to warm up the back a little. Inhale. Exhale. As you suck your belly in, tuck your tailbone under, arch your spine up, bring your chin down to your chest. Inhale, press your tailbone out behind you, drop the belly towards the mat, chest comes forward, chin comes up. Exhaling, tuck the tailbone under, suck the belly in, arch the spine up, chin down to your chest, push away from the mat with your hands. Inhaling, tailbone presses behind you, belly drops downward, chest comes forward, chin comes up. Continue in your own rhythm. One more cat and one more cow. And back to a neutral table position. Preparing for downward facing dog, curl your toes under. And with an inhalation, lift your hips, coming into a bent knee down dog. Your knees are strongly bent. You're up on the balls of your feet. The crown of your head is pressing forward towards your thumbs. And you're pressing your belly back so that it's resting on your upper thighs. Now slowly begin walking the dog, straightening one knee at a time, pressing that heel towards the mat, releasing it and doing the same with the opposite leg. Straightening the knee, pressing the heel towards the mat. Continue this back and forth movement in your own rhythm. As gently stretching the muscles in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, the calf muscles, the Achilles tendon. Preparing for our fullest expression of downward facing dog. At any time your wrists, shoulders, or palms of your hands or arms are getting tired, feel free to come back down into table. But if you're ready, we'll come up high in the balls of the feet, lifting our tailbone as high as we can, creating a narrowness in the top of the triangle that our body is shaped in. And keeping that narrowness in the top of the triangle, slowly begin to bring your heels as close to the mat as you can, coming into your fullest expression of downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Shoulders are moving slightly outward away from the spine, not crunching up towards the ears. Elbows are straight but not locked. And weight is evenly distributed across all 5 fingers and the palms of both hands. Hold and breathe. Abdominal muscles strongly engaged, crown of the head pressing towards the thumbs. Deep Ujjayi sounding breath, ocean sounding breath. One more deep breath. With your next inhale, allow your knees to bend. Walk your feet towards your hands and hang in a comfortable forward fold, holding onto the opposite elbows. Your knees could be slightly bent if that's comfortable for you. You could gently sway the torso slightly from side to side to further relax the back. Head hangs loose, neck is relaxed. And then release your elbows, fingertips down to the mat, and pressing down very strongly on the soles of your feet to engage the muscles in your legs. Very slowly begin to ragdoll up to a standing position. You're using your legs and your abdominal muscles only, never the lower back. Very slowly begin to bring yourself up into a standing position. Once standing, allow your arms to rest comfortably by your side, palms facing forward. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Relax your wrists and your hands. Relax your legs. Relax and breathe. Standing to the front edge of our mat, preparing for knee down warrior. Feet are hips distance apart. Bend your knees, bring your fingertips onto the mat, and take a deep step back onto the toes of the right foot. Side to side, your feet are still hips distance apart. Bring the right knee down. Still have your toes curled under. That'll give you less pressure on that right knee. And adjust that knee so that you're comfortable. You can take a blanket and bring some extra padding underneath there. Inch your left foot forward so that your knee's not going past your left ankle. And once you're balanced in this position, bring your torso up, interlace your fingers, place the palms of your hands on that upper left thigh. Inhale, press down on that thigh to lengthen the spine. Hold and breathe. Keep your muscles strongly engaged in your hips and your buttocks and your legs. You're not just balanced on your knee and your toes and your foot. Hold and breathe. Now you can stay right here if you'd like, or you can bring your arms into a strong V position. Back is slightly arched and your gaze is looking upward where the ceiling meets the wall. Hold and breathe. Bring the hands back down, bring the right knee up, and step the right foot forward to meet the left. Back up to a standing position, shake your legs out, and we'll do the opposite side. Bend forward, bring your hands onto the mat, take a deep step back onto the toes of the left foot. Bring your left knee down, inch the right foot forward if you need to, so your knee's not past your ankle. Adjust the position of your left knee so that it's comfortable, or use some padding. And then when you're balanced, interlace your fingers and place the palms on the upper right thigh. Inhale, press down to lengthen the spine. Hold and breathe. Keep the muscles in your hips and buttocks and legs strongly engaged. You can stay here if you'd like, or bring your arms into a strong V position. Back is slightly arched, gaze is forward where the ceiling meets the wall. Hold and breathe. And bring the hands forward. Lift the left knee and step your left foot forward to meet your right. Back up to a standing position. And relax the legs, shake them out. And standing with our feet hips distance apart, preparing for standing squat. Arms are right by your side, palms are facing inward. Inhale. As you exhale, start bringing your arms forward as you start bending your knees. I try to keep your shoulders over your hips, not allowing them to lean forward. And move the weight towards the heels of your feet, not towards the toes. Knees remain hips distance apart, not allowing them to splay outward. And you're pressing out strongly through the fingertips, palms of the hands facing each other, muscles in the arms fully engaged. Hold and breathe. See if you can come down another fraction of an inch. And then with an inhalation, start straightening the knees. Once standing, shake your legs out. So come back to a seated position. Bend forward. Bring your fingertips onto the mat and tuck your left foot behind your right. Now start bending your knees, bringing your hips down, using your hands to ease your hips down into a seated position. And then straighten your legs out in front of you. Bend your right knee and bring that right foot across your left knee. Press out through the heel of the left foot. Interlace your fingers, bring them on that right shin. Pull your torso towards your right thigh. Bring your shoulders back and down, bring your chest forward, and bring your lower spine forward. Release your left hand and bring the left forearm across that right shin. This is a bent knee, seated spinal twist. Press your right arm straight out in front of you. Inhale. And as you exhale, start bringing that right arm back and allow your gaze to follow it. Once it can go back no further, bring the palm of that hand close to the right hip and then straighten the elbow. That will further straighten your spine. Bring your chin towards your right shoulder without it lifting up or down. Hold and breathe. And then raise that right arm. And with an inhalation, allow your gaze to follow that arm forward. And then release. Straighten both legs, reposition yourself. We'll do the opposite side. This time bending the left knee, bringing that left foot over the right knee. Press out through the heel of the right foot. Interlace your fingers on that left shin. Pull your shoulders down and pull the torso close to that left thigh. Then release your right hand and bring the forearm across the shin. Raise your left arm straight in front of you. Inhale. As you exhale, allow your gaze to follow that arm back. When it can go no further, allow that hand to drop down, palms down by your hips, and then press down so that you can straighten that left elbow, further straightening and lengthening the spine. Turn so that your chin is towards your left shoulder without it raising up or down. Hold and breathe. And then release your left arm. And with an inhalation, allow your gaze to follow that left arm forward. And then straighten the left leg. Bring the heels of your feet to the front edge of the mat. And we'll roll down to a lying down position. Use the abdominal muscles. If you need to, use your hands and forearms and elbows for support so you can bring the torso down nice and straight. Reposition your hips and shoulders. Feet are together. Bend your right knee, bring it into your chest, and interlace your fingers either behind that right thigh or across the right shin. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze that right thigh tightly against the torso. Hold and breathe. Wind relieving posture. I begin pressing out through the heel of the left foot. Press out so strongly that that left leg rises an inch or so off the mat. Once it does, bring your head and shoulders up, nose towards your right knee. Press out through the right heel and check the position of your right foot. That is not curving inward. That is still in line with the right knee. Press out through both heels. Hold and breathe. If this is very uncomfortable for your neck, you can do it without raising the shoulders and the head. That's fine too. And release by bringing your left leg down and your head and shoulders down. Release your hands, straighten your right leg, and bring it down. Reposition hips and shoulders. We'll do the opposite side. Bending the left knee into the chest, interlacing fingers, either behind the thigh or across the shin. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze that left thigh tightly against the body. Hold and breathe. Start pressing out through the heel of the right foot until that leg rises an inch or so. When it does, bring your head and shoulders up. Check the position of your left foot. Keep it in line with the knee. Press out through the left heel. Press out through the right heel. Hold and breathe. And release. Right leg comes down. Head and shoulders come down. Release your arms. Straighten that left leg and slowly bring it down. Relax and breathe. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Bend your right knee, bring the sole of the foot to the outer right edge of the mat. Bend your left knee, bring the sole of the foot to the outer left edge of the mat. Adjust your hips and shoulders. Bring your arms either straight out in T position with your hands palms down, or bring them into cactus position. Elbows are bent and your hands are palms up. Inhale. As you exhale, allow your knees to drop towards the floor on the right as you turn your head to the left. Inhale, head and knees come back to center. Exhale, knees drop to the left, head turns to the right. Inhale, head and knees back to center. Continue in your own rhythm, exhaling as the knees drop to one side and head turns to the opposite. And inhaling as you bring them both back to center. Continue in your own rhythm. Next time you exhale and your knees drop to the floor on the right, hold and breathe. If you'd like to increase the twist, you can take your right ankle and drape it across your left knee and let the weight of that leg alone pull you deeper into the twist. Relax and breathe. And release, bringing head and knees back to center. Right foot to the outer right edge of the mat. Inhale. Exhale as the knees drop towards the left, head turns to the right. Hold and breathe. If you'd like, you can take that left ankle, bring it across the right knee. Let the weight of the leg pull you deeper. Relax and breathe, letting each exhalation pull you deeper into the twist. And release, head and knees back to center. Bring your feet together just enough so that the soles of the feet are together. Let your knees splay outward. Bring your arms comfortable distance by your side, palms facing upward. Relax and breathe. This is cobbler posture. And bring the knees together again. Straighten the right leg and bring it down. Straighten your left leg and bring it down. Bring your feet 1 to 2 feet apart from each other. Bring your arms at least a foot away from the torso, palms facing upward. Adjust your hips and shoulders. Gently stretch the head from side to side. And we'll take a deep breath in, bring your head back to center. We'll take a deep breath in, releasing with an audible sigh. Inhale deeply. All muscles completely relaxed. All tension gone. Allow your breath to become effortless as you relax in Shavasana, our final deep relaxation. And begin bringing some movements back into the fingers and toes, bringing your awareness back into the room. Bend your knees and gently rock them from side to side. And stretch the body in any way that feels comfortable and allows it to gently awaken. And whenever you're ready, roll onto your right side and rest there in a comfortable position. Thank yourself for the wonderful care you've given your body today. Whenever you're ready, pressing the palm of the left hand into the mat, slowly and gently bring yourself back into a comfortable seated position. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe to the channel. And thank you all for joining me. Namaste.